Dear Circle City, thank you for everything that you instilled in me. Never became a product of my environment. Sincerely, I give you my endearment. I was one of your babies forced in the system. I took the path side out to never be a victim. Gangs, jails, drugs would never be a hobby. No, I stand tall with nothing but the family beside me. Threw a couple curveballs that almost had me blinded. Found out that my swing will always keep me shining. Didn't have the fancy life with the wine and dining. No.
This crazy. Let's see how. All right. Need to take a swig, Kevin. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Greg, and I'm coming back with another YouTube video. This my boy
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And kind of just wanted to do a light mukbang. We're just doing Burger King versus McDonald's. We got the Whopper, we got the Big Mac, we got the BK chicken nuggets, we got the 20-piece chicken nuggets, and some little sauces on the side, and the fries too. We're gonna be just talking about current events, man, and let's just dive on into it, man. So this is the Big Mac right here, a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Keep this every time.
This nigga went straight for the Whopper. So the topic's on current events. First thing I want to talk about is just the pandemic. It changed our lifestyles a lot as far as us having to wear a mask to work, really around the city, everywhere we go. And also, a big thing did change our kids' lives. Like my daughter, she has to wear a mask, and sometimes she's just like, can she take it off? And I'm like, no. You know, it's just a possibility you could get sick. You never know. And there's a lot of people that don't want to wear the mask. And those people are, they just don't care, or they just feel like they ain't gonna catch it. You know, they're not really concerned about the next person. But I want to know, how does it affect you, your family, and what you got going on now?
It kind of affected a little bit, you know, about how you have to go outside with mask on. I mean, that's crazy, you know. I just came about, but you know me, I really don't wear the mask because I just feel like, you know, my energy and myself is protected. So
you don't wear the mask?
Nah.
Because for the people that don't understand energy protecting you, why don't you wear the mask?
I just feel like it's real. It's out here. I mean, I just feel like sort of ain't real to me, man. You know, I'm just going about.
Not real. You just
it's
going
just
about life.
Going about with my life and just, you know.
Okay. I mean, that's a different perspective then. You know, like I said, it's a different perspective to me because I feel like I'm witnessing it. I'm seeing it. And I work at an eye clinic, and it be people that come in, and you just be like, dang, this person could have it, and then you ask them the question, have they ever come in contact with somebody who had it, and they say yeah, and then, you know, we get some people that come in that has had it, and you could tell the shortness of breath, like they was going through a fight.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess having that visual and that contact with somebody is real, unless you know, all right, it's real, so I have to protect my household and, you know, what I got going on. Excuse me. I want to let you know that BK fries ain't it. Ain't it. They messed me up with that one.
But yeah, it's tough though, you know. Just going out here and just knowing that it's out here like that. That you could catch that. I just think it's a upgrade flu, you know.
Upgraded flu?
Yeah.
I understand that.
Something like that.
Somebody said that it's been around. Like COVID has always been around. It's just now this one is a mutated form of it, or so to speak. I don't know why I ain't say no pickles, cause I hate pickles. God damn.
I hate tomato.
You hate tomatoes? I don't mind tomatoes, but pickles, well, they got to go. Yeah. Other than that, as far as pandemic goes, how has your experience at work been with that?
It's been alright. But you know, it's been alright. At one point in time, you know, I felt a little congestion in my chest, so I just went to the doctor and got, you know, checked, see, you know, I wasn't going to get checked, see if I had the corona, but you know, that's what they checked me for, you know. I ain't have it, so.
So you were negative.
Yeah.
How you felt when you were negative?
Felt good all along, anyway.
I'm saying, did it make you feel like? Did it make you feel like when it said, "Kevin, you are not the father"? Did it make you feel like, all right, big, I'm real around it?
Yeah.
Well, you wild boy. Mm-hmm. Well,
but the job though, it's been great. It's just we've been working ever since this thing has been started, and I just feel like some jobs need housing pay.
some jobs, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no telling, you know, if you working through the pandemic. And I don't even like saying the word pandemic. It sounds like the world coming to an end type deal.
Yeah, it really
but anyway, through this virus, through this illness,
Yeah.
you know, you need some kind of hazard pay because you know you're exposing yourself
Yeah.
to it all, and you know you're exposing yourself to it all. Also, as far as my experience at work, my job, they're taking the proper precautions with it, sanitizing areas after we deal with a patient. Now, I do know that some jobs, they have to, like, if somebody at the job catches COVID, they're supposed to shut down the job and clean the job.
Yeah.
You know, just sanitize the whole place. I don't know personally, but I don't think some jobs are doing that because I really don't know their reasoning to it. There's pickles in the Big Mac.
Yeah, but my job though, they sanitize stuff anyway, you know, clean up, wash your hands and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, as long as everybody's sanitizing, you asking the proper questions for people that work at hospitals and clinics like I do, I think everything will be fine. Stepping on to that, do you feel like, well, I guess the answer to that would be, the question is, are they failing during the pandemic on their precautions? We can say no, they're not, because they're doing what they're supposed to do and what they can. And then jumping on another topic is, how is it to be in a relationship in these times?
Well, I say it can be rough, you know, depending on who your partner is, you know. Yeah, but it's difficult over this time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna say for me,
All right, so
yeah,
you single, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's okay, man.
yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So being single, does that give you? Do you feel like you got too much time to yourself, where you want to share it with somebody else? That way you can not distract each other, but be in each other's presence during these times, because we're not able. You know, some people are they're doing vacation still. They're going out, you know, and they don't really care about the potential that they can catch it.
Yeah.
But like me, being in a relationship, we can't go out to certain places where we could be, potentially contacted with somebody who got COVID. We could eat food that somebody prepared for us, and you can catch it like that. So the best thing to do is you stay in the house. So you being in the house all day, alone, it's not that much. You ain't got nothing but you and your thoughts.
I do that anyway, you know what I'm saying, before this,
Yeah.
Thing kick off. I keep to myself. But it's great, man. I'm just, I guess, going with the flow of it.
Going with the flow.
Yeah. I go outside though.
You go outside, bro.
Yeah.
What you go outside and do?
I go to work. I do other things. Well, I be at night.
You don't be around a lot of people though.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I don't be on
You
the
still,
station.
but look, you still taking the precaution without you even knowing. You know what I'm saying? You don't like hanging around the crowds. Other people don't mind being in crowds. Going to the club, house parties and stuff like that. They really don't even mind that.
I feel like I ain't gonna say that, but
Go ahead, speak your mind, bro. That's the whole purpose of this right here. Speaking on topics.
I don't feel like when it get cold, it's better.
What you feel like when you do what?
When it get cold, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, when it get cold?
Yeah, when it get cold, it's better to come out. You know,
So you more so, you like the winter.
yeah.
That's what you meaning? Wintertime, you come out and, it's too hot to be outside.
Yeah. That corona flow in that heat.
But you don't believe in Corona, man. I just want to let y'all know now. These niggas ain't hitting on Nathan. Who's Nathan? That's Nathan. But I ain't fucking with him.
But the relationship stuff on I don't know, it's tough out here.
Speak on it. Why is it tough though? Why is it tough to be in a relationship, with a female nowadays?
Some of them going about this independent route, which ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a British queen being independent. But I feel like they just taking certain things for like us like kings, you know what I'm saying? Like, why they have to be about, you know what I'm saying, when there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
We are the main targets.
Now, you say that, and then for you to say that, I'm gonna say this. As a black man in America, in society, we definitely we are targets.
Yeah.
But you gotta also look at our black women. They also are targets as well. We all share the same color skin, you know what I'm saying? So when they look at a black man, they see us as a threat. Strength, power, they see all that, and they see it as a threat. But when they look at a woman, a black woman, they think of how strong and independent they are vocally.
Yeah.
Their voices matter, and they let it be known, bro. So that's another thing. As black kings, we gotta protect our black queens.
Yeah.
And as black queens, they gotta protect they black kings.
And I feel like there should be a lot of queens. Like, in one household with one kid.
Yeah.
See, that's what they're afraid of, A lot of blacks putting their knowledge together and coming together.
Come together and be one brain.
Yeah. That's why, they made it law for you just to marry one person.
Oh,
Oh, damn, that's all.
Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah. That's a whole nother topic, bro. We're gonna have on that. We're gonna have to hop on that one on another video.
Yeah, but damn, that one, it's gonna get deep for those.
It's gonna get deep.
But
Oh, I see you. Coming in with the hot, boy.
yeah, damn, my bad.
So that's deep, bro. We had that conversation, shit, at Dumbarton.
Yeah,
We had a conversation like that a while ago.
but they just gonna look at it as trying to be something out here. Yeah,
But, all right.
man, they should have like got their own rough padded meat or some shit. But we don't see what it is. Big man.
Bro, what the fuck you just put on there, cuz?
God, they ain't see no ketchup. That Big Mac sauce.
Bro, you could have got the ketchup, bro. That was wild. Yeah, I had to take the little crust off my eyes. Sorry. Now, let's get off topic real quick. What you eating your Whopper and now tasting your Big Mac? Which one you feel more?
Big Mac all day.
Big Mac?
I mean, not Big Mac, excuse me. But the Whopper all day. The Whopper.
So the Whopper was here.
Yes.
I agree. That Big Mac, I had a fourth one, so you get that. I don't know, man. BK, your fries trash. I don't want none. These damn nuggets taste stale as fuck.
Like, goddamn.
Like plasterboard, man.
But Burger King, they nugget hand though.
Ah. Good topic, man. I really want your perspective on it. Honest perspective. Fragile masculinity. And what I want to focus on that topic is just basically what has our parents, as far as dads, and society, how have they made it a staple for us to be men? What does it mean to be a man in America? Like, what things can you lack? Things you can't lack.
You can't lack in no aspect. That's being a black man in America.
Well,
You gotta stay on top
look,
at all times.
it's the thing though.
But try to.
It's the thing though, bro. You gotta explain.
Believing in yourself.
Like what though?
Huh?
Like what? Like for a man, they tell you can't be too emotional. When you come up as a kid, you be crying. Pops or an older man be like, stop that crying, man. Chill out. Men don't cry. Don't be crying. You know what I'm saying? And then as you get up the age, it's moments where shit you want to break down, but in your mind you can't break down because it's already said you'll be less than a man if you start crying. More so, it's face your problems head on.
I mean, sometimes, as a man, you need to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Depending on what you're crying on about, you know what I'm saying? If you crying on some little nerdy stuff, then
Somewhere.
I guess if you crying on some stuff that ain't really crying for, like, yo, you need to be punched in your chest or something, like, you know. Whereas the other, certain things, might hit you,
Yeah. Shit. Well, with the stuff, What's your definition of being a man, bro?
Working hard, take care of responsibilities as you should. Always walk around with your head up. Stand 10 toes on everything, he does.
Is honesty being a key factor of being a man?
Yeah.
Like knowing when you wrong.
Yeah. You gotta be willing to admit it, People that you admit it to, though, they gotta be willing to listen and understand instead of, acting out on it.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, this is the way of life, man. This shit deeper than this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. There's a lot of people think they know what it is to go about this life, and they want to try to force their opinion on other people's lives. And it's just, I just go about, I don't tell no one,
Yeah, and a lot of people do, in their own eyes and perspective of what they've been through, they feel like this is how you should go about life. So I'm gonna give you this advice that I got by. But sometimes they gotta realize that their advice don't work for everybody. We all walking down a different path, just trying to get to the same location, really. And that's just to have some kind of stability and success in life.
Yeah.
That's it. So, man, I appreciate you joining me. If you guys want to see more videos from me and my brother Kevin, just go ahead and drop it in the comment down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Appreciate my little sisters for giving me the questions that I needed. I'll leave their usernames for Instagram down in the description. Go ahead and give them a little follow. Appreciate it, guys.
Dear Circle City, thank you for everything that you instilled in me. Never became a product of my environment. Sincerely, I give you my endearment. I was one of your babies.